In Kenya, out of the 2.6 Jiggers infested population, 1.7 million of them are children, raising a major concern. Ahadi Trust anticipates to have distributed 3 million shoes before the Millennium Development Goal of 2015, with policies framework set to prevent jigger infestment. The noble act, started by the visionary Dr. Stanley Kamau, for the last 7 years has generated a lot of interest, leading to a major partnership.
It's very, very sad if in the 21st century we can have pupils walking to school barefoot.
This year, Consolidated Bank of Kenya partnered with anti-jigger champions Ahadi Kenya Trust to launch a campaign aimed at eliminating jiggers in Isiolo County after hearing the plight of the jigger-infested communities across Kenya.
In our corporate social responsibility, our objective remains to support less fortunate Kenyans to realize their full potential and thus to succeed in their goals.
It was only natural for Consolidated Bank to join hands with Ahadi Kenya to further enhance the dream of achieving a jigger-free society and for the bank to play a part in transforming lives of our people.
Campaign dubbed Usafi Bora Maisha Bora saw the commencement of treatment programs for over 1,000 residents of Isiolo County. The program, that was officiated by the First Lady of Isiolo County, Her Excellency Madina Godana, saw the participation of volunteers from Consolidated Bank, Ahadi Trust, and teachers of the local schools and the community of Isiolo.
Isiolo County Public Health Department, nataka mshirikiane na mimi, tukishirikiana na Ahadi Kenya tuweze kueradicate public health. Nataka tuweze kuspray ama tufanye hiyo fumigation.
Consolidated Bank was able to raise 890,000 shillings, which was presented to the Ahadi Trust visionary, Dr. Stanley Kamau, who has inspired thousands across the world to join him in the mission to eradicate jigger fleas in our communities caused by poverty. The partnership was a success with the assistance of Nubian Women Group and Anti-Jigger Women Volunteer Group to mobilize the affected community to increase overall reach. 7-year-old Sophia Sakunia from Isiolo is in nursery school at St. Paul Kilimani, Isiolo. Sophia is an orphan currently under the care of her grandfather, Lorem Yole. Sophia has gone through pain that a child her age should not be allowed to experience. She has lost 3 of her toe limbs to jiggers. Sophia is not alone in this fight. Jane Karani, a 12-year-old nursery school-going child, is currently admitted at Isiolo District Hospital due to the multiple jigger infestation that has affected her mobility. Jane's 4 younger sisters were brought in by well-wishers and the area assistant chief for the cleaning program after she noted the plight of the family. Jane's mother can barely make ends meet. The children who are grappling with multiple jigger infestation and lack of food on this day would smile as they down the snacks while receiving treatment.
Ndo jana tukapata habari kama Ahadi wamekuja hapa kwa anti-jiggers. Tukaona hata sisi ni volunteer cause hatujaandikwa. Tukaona afadhali tu volunteer tutafute maskini kama hawa tuwachukue, ndo tukaenda leo asubuhi kwao na chief tukawachukua ndo tukawaleta hapa, tukaona vile tunaweza wasaidia.
Hawana choo, hawana bafu, like mama pia amesema wanatumia hiyo nyumba tu kama choo. So pia magonjwa yanazidi kuingia kwa nyumba.
The jigger menace has affected many of the school-going children, leading to poor performance in their studies. Sophia's guardian is a watchman and depends on casual labors to fend for his 8 grandchildren who are under his care. This day, he is happy that he'll not only go home treated, but also carry some of the antiseptic treatment to sprinkle in his compound as a way of fighting jiggers at his home.
Nasema asante sana kwa Ahadi Construction Bank.
The teachers raising a red flag as many of the children come from poor families. Sophia's teacher, Shindia, citing the plight of her school, where they host over 300 kindergarten and nursery school children in a crammed-up space. Shindia requested for fumigation in the school to ease the infestation of jiggers, which has slowed down the learning process of the pupils.
Na tunashukuru sana Ahadi na Consolidated Bank na kazi yao nzuri. Tunashukuru, hiyo kazi ni nzuri sana. Kuna watu wameangamizwa sana na hii funza.
The partnership between Ahadi and Consolidated saw 120 volunteers trained prior to the event, which saw more than 300 children and at least 50 adults receive treatment. The volunteers visited 100 manyatas where they cleaned and fumigated as part of the anti-jigger campaign in Isiolo. During the event, over 5,000 shoes were distributed to Ngaremara Primary School, Bulampia Primary School, Kilimani Primary School, Ramadhani Primary School and Mwangaza Primary School in Isiolo County. Jiggers are said to have been used by colonialists against freedom fighters as a biological war weapon. Jiggers attack many parts of the body and can even cause mental retardation if not treated. Children like Sophia and Jane will have a reason to smile for a brighter future with continuous campaigns by Ahadi and Consolidated Bank to ensure Usafi Bora Maisha Bora in Isiolo County. Winnie Kamau, African Voices,